Hello, in this video I'm going to be ranking the new tanks in Cursed Tank Sim, so without further ado, let's get into it. First tank is the Leopard, one of the new models. Pretty nice model in my opinion. I don't know if this is the correct gun, but here's the interior. You can see that there's 4 crew members: gunner, commander, loader, and then driver. Ammunition is stored in these places. The bottom one is not blowout, the top is. The drives up there, keep that in mind. Alright. So, this gun that we're gonna use is probably gonna be the most common one. Let's use the new one. Alright, first off is the heat on the lower frontal plating. That can be deflected / blocked. APFDS on the lower frontal plating cannot be blocked. So that's one of the weak points. The turret cheeks, you want to avoid those because those can take a beating. Either side too. See, it's over 1,000. The top will ricochet most rounds off, and the frontal hull will also do the same. Maybe you can get a pen there, but there's parts of the front hull that you can penetrate and then get an easy crew kill. Through there too also works on the lower upper plating, and side of the turret also is not as strong. Another way to go past the turret cheek is by shooting through there, which you'll also get the horizontal drive. If you also shoot directly where the smoke is, you can get ammunition and the horizontal and vertical drive. So here, what else is there? So as you can see, that disables most of its non-crew items. If we shoot the back, which might be a strategy, see, the engine blocks most of the shot. Using the back of the tank as basically your shield is good, except for there's some weak points back there, which will allow the shell to go through. So be mindful of that if you're going to do that strategy. Another weak point. Oh yeah, sorry. The cupolas don't have anything to hit. Another weak point is, you see that tannish part that has no collisions, at least right now of making this video. So you can shoot through there with like HE and get a couple crew kills. And then let's see what else. The side armor of the hull too isn't that strong, so you can easily get the turrets crew. But next tank. This is the New York turret. Pretty nice model in my opinion. And this is what the inside looks like. It's basically just a huge ammunition store, so there's not going to be much weak points to talk about other than just ammo. So let's get, and then here's the back of the tank where the 2 crew are, and then the radar's up there, so it can search and track, which is nice. Alright, going out of X-ray, let's see. Get the usual gun for this tier. Not the Jericho. Let's replace that gun actually. That Iconish, APHE. If you just shoot at the turret, there's an easy ammunition blowout. And then but don't shoot near the hull, because the hull cannot be penetrated that well. I mean, there are some lower plated areas, but through there too, maybe? Oh, wait, what? Okay, that just doesn't have collisions, I guess. Let me check again. There. Wow. Just doesn't have collisions. Anyhow, getting back on track. If you shoot that little lip right there, you could get a few kills, plus ammo. See where all the ammunition and drivers and commanders are. If you shoot near there, you can get this killed. If you're flanking and only see the hull somehow, shoot near the just above the tracks. If you're at the back, make sure to shoot the crew or turret. Uh, you can shoot the engine to try to do something, but I would rather just go for the turret. And let's just say you're using artillery, so Jericho. Shoot that radar right there, the one that spins, because let me go over here. The one that, or yeah, you can also shoot the top. The one that doesn't spin right now doesn't have any collisions, so your shell will just go through, including that part right there also. And then shoot like in the turret. The turret's the best place to get this killed. The next tank is the Skyfall. I know it's not new, but it's recently had an update that makes it somewhat overpowered. Let me get... so yeah, its missiles are really annoying to fight, especially since it's also been lowered down a few tiers. Or actually not a few, a lot. But, let me look for a good gun for this tier. Auto's pretty good. Yeah, with the auto... You can best penetrate this thing basically anywhere, that's the thing, so I would aim for more the right side so you can get both crew members killed. You can try shooting left side to get one ammo killed. There's a lot of autocannons too, so I'll switch to an autocannon. Hesh can't really do much against the main part of the tank, like even near the weaker parts, but if you shoot a missile you might be able to destroy one. You can definitely get a crew kill by shooting the commander. If you use APHE, you can penetrate the glass and get a crew kill yet again. You can shoot there, but it doesn't really do much since it's hollow. If you shoot near the missiles, they sometimes do stuff, and then you can get a ammo rack. If you shoot the commander, you only get the commander, so it's up to you if you want to risk it. Yeah, you can shoot basically anywhere near the front. Let's use APFDS. If you just shoot the ammo there, oh, that doesn't actually do as much damage as I remember. You just shoot there too, you can get a easy crew. If you shoot there, if you see the side, you can shoot there and just get another crew. Problem is it only has 2 crew. Next up is the Losat Humvee. I've start grinding for this because, well, my name is legendaryhumVe. It has 2 crew members, so it's pretty easy to destroy. And then the 4 anti-tank missiles are Losats, which have a surprising amount of penetration, so you can destroy most vehicles, or almost all vehicles at tier 8. Let me check. Tier 8 guns. Where is tier 8? Oh my gosh, I need some. The Fuzzler. Maybe the Fuzzler, since there's also that in tier 8. Let me check. Yeah, I'll just do the Fuzzler. Shoot the window with Hesh, doesn't do much. Ammunition with heads, you can explode them, because... Are they blowout protected? I think not, but someone can comment that to see if that's true or not. Alright, you can try shooting there, but that backside's hollow. Most of the windows, don't shoot that, because that just doesn't have collisions right now. If you shoot, like, the windows, you can definitely penetrate it with heat, maybe get a kill behind it. Let me see, yeah. The next vehicle will be the Ferret. The Ferret is a tier 2 vehicle, so I'm not gonna spend too much time on it. If you just shoot like an HE shell at it, you can get the driver killed. There is the basket in the back doesn't have any collisions too. You can shoot the back to not do much, but depending on the gun, maybe APHE. If you shoot like the engine with APHE, it's not gonna do as much damage, but we'll still get a driver kill. Shoot the side, you can get a driver kill. Basically anywhere you can get the driver knocked out. Shoot there. You just have to be careful because some parts of the tank are like empty, like see how that shot just went straight through. As they say, no armor's the best armor. There are some ammunition, so if you just shoot near the bottom of the side, you can get an ammunition blowout. But yeah, I'm gonna skip the turret because it's pretty simple. The next tank in this update is the Scorpion. The Scorpion is a anti-tank like gun chassis. I don't know how to explain it, but you can get like a few kills with HE since the armor's so little. I would go for more crew members. So like yeah, if you shoot the loader I feel like is gonna be a major part, but I feel like you can damage a lot of crew. APHE might do more. Let me see. Yeah, APHE you can knock out like a whole side of the tank. There's more. I would try tracking it. I don't know why there's no tracks on it right now. But yeah. Side, be careful because the sides don't have collisions right now. And then if we go over here, the engine's up in front. So if you want to disable the engine, do that. But also be careful. Don't shoot the front of the hull because the engine will block the shot most likely. You can see the ammo's back here. So if you're like flanking, I'd try going for a crew member kill up there. Make sure to hit them. And then shoot the ammunition if you need to. But other than that, we shall go on to the next tank. This tank is, I think, like a subcategory of a T80 or T70. But it's way better. So let me just get a gun from that tier real quick. See that? Royal's pretty good. So if you're facing it from the front and you shoot just directly, it's not going to penetrate. At least right there and in a few other places, like see, non-pen, non-pen, non-pen. But if you shoot like near the driver's hatch, you can penetrate and get a pretty easy ammunition knockout. If you shoot the lower plating, I think you can penetrate. No, but you can give that a shot. Maybe you can. Oh. In some places you can, but just be careful when shooting there, because it's not a guarantee penetration. Alright. Lower of it. Let me check if this is blowout. This is not blowout, so just keep that in mind. But driver's hatch seems to be the biggest weakness here. Let's see. Yeah, you can penetrate it, I think, anywhere from the side, so either the front or middle back will be the most vulnerable parts of it. The engine does not block the most of the shots, so don't try using your engine as like a plow or like armor. You can give it a shot. Okay, it doesn't ricochet that well, but there are. Now on to the final tank of today's video. The Yoyota is going to be the final one. It has no gun on it, but it has a huge plow. It is in tier 10, so I'll just stick to the same gun. Looks like the main armament is the 250 cals, I'm pretty sure those are. But other than that, it looks like it is active protection system, which is good, I guess. There's where the no gun sits. Has a crane on it. I doubt that's gonna have a hitbox, but alright, tier 10 still. Let's start. Let's see how the front of this does. Okay, so it can absorb some shots. Let's see if that... I think that's gonna take out the APS. Active protection system. That has 1,000. I don't know if that's gonna penetrate. Oh, maybe it is. Alright. Let's take a look. Frontal of that. Unpenetrated. Front. That hit the engine, so the engine's near the front, along with some fuel tanks. Problem about this class series is that it's just all engine. Alright, let's shoot here. Oh, I should also say that this is a subcategory tank, so you need to get kills with the regular one to unlock this. Let's see, side shot. You get 2 crew kills, which is nice. Holy, this thing has a lot of crew, but it's fine. Problem about this crew is it's all spaced out, so you're gonna have to take them down one by one. Alright, driver, gunner. There's a ghost crew for some reason. Driver 2, commander. Alright. If you're flanking it from behind, I would, let me check. Recommend shooting right there to get those 3 knocked out. And then going from the very back, just shoot directly on that door, because I think, yeah, you can get everybody knocked out in the tank. Let me check here. Just search through. So, let's see. If you use anti-tank missiles against it. Okay, don't shoot directly at the top like I just did. Front, maybe? Because the field tank can absorb that. You could get some kills with that. Shoot the side. Be very careful with the side, because this is a paper vehicle. Anyhow, that was the final tank. Comment down below if you want to see some more tanks. But other than that, make sure to subscribe and like if you liked the video. And that's all. See ya.